Hi, welcome. On this video, I'm here with Bella for Service Dog Training. She's with me here for the day. And again, see in the background, I have the crate there for her. Really starting to even to relax in the crate. The vehicle, the drive here, again, starting to relax. Stress coming off of her. And here in this video, I'm going to be interacting with her, again, based on the basic method. So again, be walking with her on the leash here. I'm going to be sitting down in the chair, again, advocating, picking her up, showing kind of how it all kind of comes together through, again, with the influence being an active agent. And I even have Milo, okay, he's here, he's in the background, so even having that type of awareness of another dog nearby. So again, all helpful dynamics when it comes to advocating for service dog training, getting Bella to connect the right way. So here you see I'm on the leash with her. Again, one of the things with Bella on the leash was that prior to training, I didn't like being walked on the leash. And again, you know, used to being picked up, which again is part of the connection, you know, part of this. I'm rebuilding these connections. So here, getting her to walk on the leash, she's starting to become more and more agreeable with the leash. Again, with her owner advocating, she's come along very, very well. So here I'm going to start walking with her on the leash because again, it's very helpful to, as much as possible to get Bella to start to be more and more agreeable, okay, to interactions where influence is active. So here I'm going to start walking with her a little bit. So I walk with her, and this is where again, where I talk about not having to bend down, you know, in terms of, you know, physical challenges. It may be very difficult to bend down, to, you know, push on her bum. I'm going to be doing a little bit in this video, but again, if it's all about, again, really getting good with the leash, okay? The leash is a tool, okay? It's about communication. I describe the leash as, you know, like a paintbrush, okay? You're kind of painting a picture with how you're kind of nudging, how you move in the leash. And again, keeping her right beside you within I talk about this kind of imaginary box area. It's your staging area to really, it's very helpful to get her to come into agreement right beside, because again, this is where dogs don't want to be, okay, for a reason, because it represents influence. It lines up a certain way. So here as I walk with Bella, I'm going to walk with her. I'm going to bend down a little bit here. You see me doing the method. So as I walk with her, I'm going to bring her in close to me. I'm going to push on her bum. Very agreeable to that. A little push-pull. And I'll put a little down pressure on her to see if she'll go into a down. Again, it's not that important in terms of a position. I just want her to feel a little bit more influence as I push on her a little bit. And notice how that draws her attention up to me. So a little push-pull. I'll hold it just for a few seconds. She may not want to do it, but the point is for her to feel it, okay? It's very important to add some down pressure along the way. So again, move her forward here, just take a step. Again, take your time. I'm doing this just like one step, but again, starting to set up the default sit. So as I start to give her information, as I'm walking, I'm nudging the leash a certain way, she'll start to automatically sit. So even here, I'm gonna tap a little bit. I am gonna, but even if I tap, see, it makes the sit so much easier because by nudging, it helps to line her perceptions up, okay? It kind of drops a couple dominoes in her mind already. The same thing here, when I'm walking with her, I want her to be somewhat relaxed before I take another step, okay? So here I tap a little bit, get her, again, get her head kind of inward a little bit here. See how she's, doesn't have to be looking up in my eyes, but that type of inwardness. So tap a little bit, very helpful, take stress off her. Once she's relaxed, I'll take another step. She'll lock in here a little bit, bring her forward, I'll put her into a sit, push, pull, and then I'm gonna stand up. Again, just very relaxed. I'm calm when I do this. Right here, say nudge a little bit. You want to break her ability to connect with other people that way. So when dogs have a certain level of control, the mind is reaching out, reaching out, reaching out. A look just isn't a look. So here, you want to kind of nudge a little bit to break that connection, okay? Because the messaging is that, hey, we might meet whomever, whatever, but it's through me, okay? That's the messaging. And it takes stress off her because if I'm in control, she doesn't have to be. That's the whole theme here. So again, I'm going to walk forward with her again a little bit. So I move forward, again, just bring her forward. Not saying come, it's the language of the method, so you don't want to use words for a while because she understands the intent. Same thing, back into the sit, little push-pull. I'm going to put down pressure on her again. Helps take stress off her, but I'm not pushing really hard, just pushing steady. It's a constant. She feels it. Really helps to de-stress her, okay? And notice how it creates that type of, focus. As I'm doing it, it really helps to line this up. So again, once she's calm somewhat, take another step. So take another step, tap a little bit, help to line up again. I want her to start the default sit. So I'll nudge a little bit to let her know that, I want her to kind of really relax and go into a sit position. Put her into a sit, push, pull. Now she hears the garbage truck out there. It's the same thing. Hearing noises, tap the leash. Like, so if she is she's reactive to certain loud noises, loud sounds, the key is to tap at the time. That gives her comfort. That's the same thing. She jumps up on me, no big deal. Just put her back into the sit. Little push pull. The garbage truck is like right there, which is great. It's affecting her a little bit, but again, I'm just tapping. What I'm saying is, hey, I own whatever's out there. You don't worry about it. That's the messaging. Same thing. Move forward. Tap a little bit. Bring her around, so she's turning around towards the garbage, sound of the garbage truck, a little push pull. You see that little shakiness, which will go away over time. Very agreeable, doing really, really well. Take another step here. Just gonna tap a little bit. Just want her to say that she comes out of the sit. I'm not in a panic about it. I just I'll get her back into it. And again, once she's somewhat relaxed, I'll take another step. Tap a little bit. Again, firm the sit here again. Little push pull. More down pressure. This time she's going down for me. Tap a little bit, she's down there. Definitely challenges her a little bit. Let's back up. That's the same thing. When I'm doing that, I'm not trying to start a high conflict with her. So is she really stubborn, really fighting it? Well, there's a point of kind of releasing it, okay? But it's not about her winning a moment, okay? It's just about her starting to feel some more influence that way. Put her back into a sit. Again, doing really, really well. Moving forward here with her again. Now here I'm going to start walking a little bit. Because again, it's how this weaves together. So the one-step method is very intentional. Okay, it really helps to create a high level of focus, like one step, because it really lines it up. Okay, it really helps to make sure influence is at a really high level, very intentional. But there's times you just got to move a little faster with her. You're going someplace, that's fine. I call it like the 60-40 rule. Like 40% of the time, I'm doing the one-step method when I have more time inside the house or wherever. And then when I have to just move with her a little faster, that's fine, but keep her right in the same kind of staging boxed area. Okay, helps to weave it. What does it? Weaves it together. 60-40 rule kind of, weaves it together. See how she went into a sit automatically, okay? Weaves it together, and she makes sense of it. So again, I start to move forward here a little faster with her. I nudge a little bit as I move. Then I'll stop. I'm going to tap a little bit, just to message her that I've stopped and I'm going to want her to sit here.